my character's loading in right now. Oh no! Oh no! Oopsie daisy, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome to the Commander's Eye View once again, and featuring once again the M24 CHAFFEE. I believe named after General CHAFFEE. The Americans had a tendency to do that. Now this is a really light, nippy tank, usually used for reconnaissance because of its low profile, small size and high speed. So I decided to cause a bit of trouble actually at the base point. If you see the map, you'll see there's only one capture point, and that's where we will win the match. And as you can see, I'm the only one who's at the front at the moment, so instead of whinging about it and saying, oh, you all need to be here, heavy tanks, blah blah blah, I decided to take it upon myself to see if I can do any damage. Hopefully with the reinforcement of my teammates. Usually in a blitzkrieg or a Panzerkeil or something like that, the large tanks actually go in first as the shock. Almost like shock and awe tactics. Firstly the bombers go in and flatten the area, then the big tanks roll in, and then the little tanks come to reinforce the big tanks. But as a little tank, as one of the littlest tanks of all in this particular tier, it's not very good to go into the front lines, but here I am, so I might as well make do with it. So here I am, trying to get some control over the A point. If the observant ones of you look at the map, you'll see the B point as well, but that's only a temporary thing. The first person to capture the B point will deplete the enemy's bar at the top. So here I am trying to take the base. Now I'm reinforced by this C.E.V one, which is good. It's good to have reinforcement especially when you're trying to capture a base like this, because otherwise you're just going to get shot at from everybody. I tried to take a shot at that Panzer 3M, but realised it's not actually that much of a threat. I take a shot from the left hand side, but I don't really notice the fact this Panzer 4G is sitting there. Send one shot into him and kill him. Now there's another enemy tank there, which I call it an airstrike. A M10, the American tank there. Shoot into its turrets, hoping to deteriorate the gunner. And there's a little T-28E over there. Already, as you can see, I'm swamped with enemies. But the main thing is I've captured that base. The little icon now is in blue, which means it belongs to us. We are now starting to deplete the enemy's points, basically. And from the top of the screen, the first person whose points reaches 0 loses the match. So we're in a good position right now. All I need is some reinforcements. Unfortunately, they aren't going to come anytime soon. I'm going to go back to the spectator mode here as I'm moving around, and as you can see, I have no reinforcements. Well, no, I don't anymore, because that Sturmhaubitze there with a 105mm gun, which is very powerful, just died. So I'm literally on my own. Everybody else is fighting on the planes. That T-34 and T-34, Stug 3A, Panzer 3M, I could go on. But they're not at the base capture points, which is kind of where you should be if you're doing a one base capture match. But anyway, let's go back to the view which I had during the match. At the moment, I've actually been damaged. Let's take a look inside my hatch here. You can see my commander's been unconscious. Well, I say my commander, he could have been the gunner. But the person with the icon there, I don't know if you can see him, but he's got a red mark around him. He's all black with a red border, and that means he's out of the battle. He is not taking part. He's literally unconscious. So if it's a vital part of the battle, say a driver or a gunner, they actually have to be swapped by somebody else who's less good. So the quality can deteriorate in performance. So it might be that your gun doesn't shoot as well, your tank drives slower, it doesn't steer as well. If that particular crew member has to be replaced. So basically, don't get hit. Now, as you can see, I've taken a few hits as well. The guy in orange, who I'm highlighting with my mouse there, he's the loader, and I need to keep him alive because the faster the more healthy the loader is, the faster my gun will reload. I'm just going to interrupt it here in a second because this T-28 is actually trying to capture the base back. I send a shot into the top of its turret. Luckily then, it fragments on its way in and kills the crew. But we're losing base points. So I need to go in there and take the base points back from the enemy. Now let's see once again. Am I reinforced? Am I bollocks? Of course not. So I have to try and make do myself. And now this Stug 3 G, not A, not B, not C, not D, not E, not F, but a G. And he's aiming at me right now. He gets a shot into me and kills my loader. And there's nothing I can do. I have to pull back. I luckily send a shot into the Stug and kill it. This M3 Lee is giving me hassle now. That's got two guns, so I don't want to get in the way of either of them. So I pull back. We have the... Oh, hello. What's this? A little BT5 over here. Send a shot into its turret. Luckily, it's a light tank. Very, very light, so I managed to take it out. Now, I've got to reestablish my bet... Nope. And that was it. The Grand Defender of the CHAFFEE there finally kills its last crew member, so the commander, the loader and the gunner have all gone down by this Panzer IV-E. They start to capture the base. Now, as we zoom into the base, once again, I'm miles away now. I'm out of the game. Thing is now, my tank has to rejoin the battle. This Panzer III-M has been here, L I should say, has been here all of the battle, I believe. That's not doing anything. It's taking pot shots. And as you can see, the enemy's still got some fight left in it. It's still got quite a few people, but nobody had been paying attention to the base. This T-34-57 there, that really should have occupied the base. But as you can see, our T-34, the 1941 class over here, that's managed to capture the base. This little T-34-57 there, that really should have been attacking, pushing forward, but it seems that the team on the enemy side just didn't, well, they weren't interested. And to be honest, I must admit, neither were my team. I think I got a pretty good result on this battle. Just because I seem to be the only one who did anything. Now we've got the T-34s rolling in. And there we go, the battle's over. Last artillery strike. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the last guy there. The battle was over, but he still got artillery to death, which can be really satisfying sometimes. So here is the stats, actually, the post-game stats. I didn't do very well. I didn't do as well as Daniek over there, who got 10 kills and 7 assists. Very impressive. I only got the 4 kills, 3 assists, and the 1 death, which is why he topped the table. So, thank you for watching, everybody. My little jaunt in my M24 CHAFFEE. I hope you enjoyed it, because I hope to be doing more tanks soon, obviously. So if you like what you see, let me know. If you want to see me do something different or specific in any game whatsoever, also let me know. If you want to give the like button a bit of love as well, you know what to do. So until next time, we'll be playing something else. Bye!